Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here. You know, it's important that we try to create community. And, back in the old days when people had a barn to put up, all the people in the community would come together and help them build that barn. In some places in the world, that type of community is still thriving. But in big cities and across the world, a lot of people don't even know who their next door neighbor is in the apartment building or the next door neighbor in the next house over. And I think it's vitally important that we try to make a difference and create that community. If I have a body, I have to eat right, so I have to exercise, I have to think right thoughts, I have to, you know, take herbs to build my immunity and all kinds of different things. And the same thing goes for creating a community of loving, caring people. And so I have to get involved, I have to take the time, I have to go out and connect with people. It's important to connect. And even if we don't have very much, one of the things I have always said is great to do is to every Sunday have a dinner over, just have a big bowl of soup and invite people over and all the people in the neighborhood, and that's a great way to bring community together. My mother has a great saying, or her mother had a great saying, my grandmother. It was, company's coming over, add a little more water to the soup. And that's basically it. It's not what we're eating, is about the sharing and the camaraderie and the love. And it's not that we're always going to agree, you know what I mean? A lot of times people have different points of view, and if there weren't different points of view, we would not have new exchanges of ideas and possibly come to a new understanding about what we're talking about in general. And it's through the bringing together of these ideas which we find answers. So it's allowing ourselves to create that community and allowing ourselves to let go of the fear and let go of the anger and embrace people as important. And I think that's very important right now, especially with all the refugees that we have. I see a lot of people in fear mode, and they say, oh, they shouldn't be coming and all this kind of thing. But refugees are people also. And that's important. We have to do what's right. The loving, kind thing, no matter what. Now, we're no longer a community of just the circle that we live in or the little block that we live in or on. We're a world community now. I can talk to people. Yesterday I was talking to somebody from London about health issues, and I had connections with people on the internet from India and Greece and all over the world. We're a world community now. So it's really important that we take the time to embrace everyone, because they are our brother. And all the spiritual text that talks about the same thing. Love thyself as thy neighbor. And if we were to do that every day, even though we didn't agree with them on many things, but we just would love them, love thy neighbor as thyself, it would be a whole different world. So allow ourselves to embrace community, embrace loving people with differences, because when we see a difference, it's the possibility. And when we don't see possibilities, there is no possibility of change, and change is always good. Change will make things different. Change will make things better. Down through the ages, we've had change, but people resist that change. And when we resist, that creates the anger, the anxiety, the frustration, the hatred. We don't want to see things change, but they will anyway. Passage of time shows that things change over time. So I ask you to go out and lovingly embrace your community. I love you.